Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. In the 1940s, computers were just room-sized machines that needed punch cards just to do basic math. But by the 1980s, we got desktops with keyboard, which was revolutionary, but still clunky. Then came touch screens, our phones, voice assistants, and now we have AI that understands natural language. We have gone from talking to computers in code to chatting with them like coworkers. And that changes everything, especially how we work. Welcome to episode 3 of AI Unlocked. Today we are trying to explore human-computer interaction, which by these terms is just the future of work. How is AI making tech more intuitive? And will it replace jobs? And finally, how can you stay ahead? Now, let's digest it slowly. And we want to start from the bottom again. To understand where we're going, let's see how far we have come. Let's go back before I was born. Anyway, 1940s to 1960s, there were punch cards, these kind of things they insert into computers, and command lines. You had these people carrying stuffs big like this, yeah? You had to speak the computer's language. And then 1980s, we got graphical interfaces. This is where we say, hello Windows and Mac. This is where they came in to the game. Suddenly, icons and mice made tech accessible. And then in the 2000s, came the days of touch screens and apps and all that, whereby swiping and tapping became like the second nature of human beings every day. Now we have conversational AI. Tools like Gemini or Cloud let you ask for what you want and literally no coding needed. You just speak like a human, just normal. And you can even do audios. What's the big shift? Computers are adapting to us, not the other way around. And that's just the start. So here's what's happening in workplaces right now. Because I just felt like, why are we not adapting quickly? Anyways, the first thing that is happening in the workplace right now is AI is becoming as a co-pilot. Now I understand you know what a pilot does and what a co-pilot does. AI as your co-pilot. A simple example of this is Microsoft's Copilot, where it drafts email in Outlook and analyzes even Excel data. And sometimes it goes further where it summarizes Teams meetings. I hope your computer has this function already. Why does this matter? You may ask or may not ask. But anyways, I'll try to answer it. Well, AI handles the grunt work so that you can just focus on the strategy, the human part. It makes us discover the human part. And then the second development is voice and chat interfaces. A typical example of these are customer service bots like the Keyboard AI, which is the one in OC's website. These resolve 40% of queries without even humans being involved, because it is just trained on companies' FAQs, frequently asked questions, and it helps us, and documentation and all that, which helps save hours. And then the third thing is predictive assistance. Look at Google's Docs, which the function Help Me Write feature. It is a game changer because, paragraphs, it can even summarize paragraphs. And because it's like having a writing partner who knows your style. And then the key takeaway here I want us to see is AI isn't replacing humans. It's just removing friction. Again, I believe the future belongs to people who partner with AI. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Will AI take my job? Well, the short answer is it will change it. The long answer is AI might not take your job, but it will surely change the way you used to work, be it in your company, in your own company, or even someone else's company. And there are just some ways you can adapt, because the same way with the invention of calculators, we needed to adopt. Invention of machine, industrialization, farmers had to adopt. So the first thing I think we should try to take is understand jobs that will evolve. Try to understand the basics. What jobs will evolve? Tasks that are repetitive, such as data entry and just basic coding, are at high risk of being, vanishing. But roles that blend AI and human skills, like an AI trainer or prompt engineer, might see a significant rise. Anyways, yeah. And then secondly, try to discover and learn skills that matter. On a technical side, from a technical perspective, I think we should learn to use AI tools. Not necessarily build them, but just to use them. And then from a human side, skills like creativity, empathy, and negotiation, these skills can be replaced by AI. So sharpen those. And then lastly, mindset shift is important. Instead of having a mindset that says it's AI versus me, you can begin to think along the lines of, let's say, AI plus me equals to superpowered Emmanuel, or whatever your name is, my dear listener, whatever your awesome name may be. So this is just the shallow waters of workplace dynamics. I have covered more of this in the Future Forward series, and I have talked about the changes and adaptation needed in the workplace. So be sure to listen to that series for more of this part. Now, I have a case study today. A simple case study to complement this episode, this segment, stems from my own experience at OC Outdoor Products, where I have actually used DeepSeek for first drafts of a marketing campaign. Or let's just remove the fanciness and all that, and let's just say marketing reel, yeah. Then shared it with my team, which are a bunch of awesome humans. I mean, yeah, they're not AI. Who then added humor and brand voice to it, and the result was, I think, 50% faster campaign and better quality. You can check on the Instagram. We have a campaign which we try to use AI. Yeah. And now, after listening to all this mambo jumbo, like, I really hope you're ready for the future. You're future-proof. You're ready to future-proof your workflow. And here are 3 quick ways that we can begin. First, start by automating one task only. Just use ChatGPT or any other model that you have to reply to routine emails. Try a simple prompt like draft a polite response to a client asking for a deadline extension. Or you can even go deeper with the prompts, how we learned last week on prompt engineering. The second thing I think is learn your tools' AI features. If you're using Google Workspace, turn on the Help Me Write. If you're using Canva, try the Magic Design. Finally, upskill strategically. I keep saying this because I love to do this. You just try free resources like Google's AI Essentials course or LinkedIn Learning's Work with AI. Try these simple stuff because, I mean, we as young people who are interested in the future, we should try to learn a thing or two and be on the forefront. So here's your homework for the week. First, I want you to try to audit your daily tasks. What could AI handle, even if it's 10%? And then test one AI tool this week, then share your aha moment with SelfSeed AI. Actually, Jillian said you just put the colors green and red can be changed and the green can continue. In the next episode, we'll be diving into AI for content creators and entrepreneurs. Think something like writing, designing, and launching ideas at lightning speed. Anyways, just remember that best tech doesn't replace humanity. It just amplifies it. So, see you on the next one.